At least I'm always really thirsty in the mornings because it's really good to drink water right when you wake up and rehydrate from like sleeping and not drinking water for the past 8 hours. But also I got a lot of water to go through. So at least I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I can go for a lot of water. Happy day 3 of 75. For 75 hours. So it's day 3, right? It is Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, I lift. Wednesdays are always cardio day for me. So I'm gonna be doing probably both some indoor and outdoor cardio. Obviously outdoor for sure because one workout has to be outside, but it is also conveniently hair wash day. I love when I time these two out together because I always sweat so much during cardio day, so it's nice if I get all my sweating done and then I wash my hair and everything. So I'm gonna kind of speed through my hair oiling routine and get a little bit ready for the day so I can let that sit, get some stuff done. I already got some editing done this morning, which is amazing, and then we'll go do cardio in a little bit. I will say my quads are still pretty sore from Monday. Like I mentioned, this is my first week back lifting from, 2.5, almost 3 weeks off. So I am adjusting. Some things I did go a little bit down in weight and I just must have pushed a little too hard in the squats for being gone for a little while. So I am still a bit sore. I will get through my cardio. It's not the end of the world. I always find that you're like really sore and stiff, but then once you get moving, you usually kind of loosen up a bit. So it'll be okay. I'm not going to do anything crazy, but just letting you know, from Monday, it is now Wednesday, and my quads are still feeling it a lot.
You give me butterflies when you smile, and it feels so good. I just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but I get too shy. Just me and you. What should I do? I used to be so quiet, like a flower on your wall, and everything around you made me feel like I was small.
Okay, so I want to make more Greek yogurt bagels. However, I think I want to make them bigger. I might have mentioned this in my past few vlogs. I don't know. You see, that's the thing about these doing daily vlogs for 75 days, hopefully 75, is I feel like I'm either going to be repeating myself a lot or I'm going to be thinking I said things that I didn't say. So who knows? But if you miss a vlog here and there, I guess the repetition is okay. But don't miss. Subscribe so you can see daily videos on this whole journey. Stay along with the process. It'll be crazy. Anyways, I also mentioned how I got a KitchenAid mixer for Christmas and I already made one batch of bagels with these and it makes them so much easier. You can certainly mix by hand. I've been doing that for like 2 years now, but the KitchenAid, great Christmas present, I will say. So we're gonna change up the ratio. Usually I do 1 cup of Greek yogurt and 1 cup of self-rising flour and I divide that between 4 bagels. But I saw a TikTok and this girl did 2 cups and divided it between 5 bagels. And if you do the math, it's about like 0.4 cups per bagel. So, more than a fourth like I was doing before, but less than half because I do think half a cup might be a lot. So let's get started on that. 2 cups plain Greek yogurt and 2 cups self-rising flour.
But then you said my name. Now it feels so strange. I've been waiting, oh so patient. Now the colors on my room are changing. Oh God, this feels amazing. Starting now with you, and I don't mind.
My bagels are definitely uneven. Like this one's pretty big. That one's also kind of big. That one's small, but whatever. I'll get used to it. I also really load up the seasoning because at the end of the day, these are Greek yogurt based, right? So like you gotta flavor them. And then normally I use the air fryer, but today we are using the oven. I have it at 375 and I think it has to be in for about 25 minutes. I'm mostly just gonna watch it and I'll let you know if this method is better compared to my old method. Which again, if you're not new here, I've made the Greek yogurt bagels countless times. I use like different measurements. I also use this like silicone sheet that really helps and minimizes mess, but I want them bigger. And I don't know, I want to try out a new method, see how it goes. But in the meantime, I'm really hungry and I don't think I can wait till these are done to make an actual breakfast. So I need to I need to eat some food. In the meantime, I just made myself some peanut butter toast on homemade bread because it is so good. And then I'll have the bagels later and stuff because I'm gonna wanna take them out. I'm gonna wanna cool them. Might even wanna toast them before I eat them, so that'll be more of a lunch thing. But I need to calculate my protein intake so far. I need to do my progress picture and my little body analyzer body pod check-in. Finished water number 1 before 11 a.m. That's pretty good. I just took my progress photos. Well, it's really a video, and I'm not gonna include them every video. Might do them weekly, bi-weekly, I don't know. I don't know how I want to show the progress physically because, of course, this is about like physical, mental, discipline, consistency, all of that. Or if I just want to save it to the end. I don't know. Because there's not going to be much difference day to day, which is fine. Like, I know that. I'm not expecting that, but I don't know how I want to go about it. Let me know if you have any opinions. I took them out of the oven after about 40 minutes, which is pretty long, but I let them cool. They deflated a little bit, but honestly not bad. The moment of truth, however, is cutting them open and seeing what the inside looks like, because sometimes you have to retoast the inside if it's a little too doughy, a little too gummy after you cook it, which is fine. I usually like to retoast them anyway, but not bad. It's definitely a little like spongy. I would just throw these face up in the air fryer to retoast them a little bit, but seems pretty done. I like this size. And it's pretty evenly cooked too. Like the bottom is cooked just as much as the top. I think I'm gonna switch my Greek yogurt bagel cooking method. All right, I'm gonna go get my cardio done because I really wanna wash this oil out of my hair. So let's go to the treadmill. We're gonna do 12, 3:30 with a nice long cool down.
You give me butterflies when you smile and it feels so good. It just can't hide. I wanna hold your hand, but you're too shy. Just me and you. What should I do?
My water bottle literally doesn't fit in the cup holder. Oh well, but the nice thing about cardio day is that it's so much easier to drink a lot of water throughout your cardio workout because like I get more tired quicker and sweat more and stuff and I just get more thirsty, so hopefully that helps.
You give me butterflies, oh what a surprise. The thought of a kiss as the people walk by.
I have the same breakfast. I guess I already had food, but you know what I mean? Like this meal, the same as the past few days, except on the new bagels. But then this is eggs, cottage cheese, and venison sausage. I'm so excited to eat this, especially because these bagels look, you probably can't really tell because they're just open faced right now, but they look so much better than my other ones. And I'm really happy that they're bigger. I just felt like I needed more. But I really am so hungry after all of that cardio. But I do truly forget how much I actually enjoy doing cardio. I mean, not all forms of cardio, right? Like you're gonna like what you like, but when I get on the treadmill and do a lot of incline walking, like I actually enjoy it. I feel like I get so many ideas in my head. I'm just like thinking, I'm watching, I'm doing whatever I'm doing, and I have a good time. Like I actually do really like cardio. I don't just like weights, and you do really need both, honestly. Like it's not good to only do one, no matter which one it is. You need both forms of exercise, like strength training. I always talk about how important it is to have muscle and be building muscle, especially as you age, but you need to build your endurance, right? Like you need both. Also, something I was thinking about on the treadmill is last time I attempted 75 hard, it was the beginning of 2023, and it was before I really even tried any sort of weightlifting. And I remember, like, I didn't think my body changed a ton throughout it, which again, this isn't just a physical thing. It's like very much mental. It's all aspects of it, right? But I look back on pictures and I'm like, I got so skinny, but in the moment I didn't realize it. And I think it's because I knew I had no definition. Like I was like losing a bunch of fat, but I had like no muscle on my body. So I just felt like I wasn't making progress. But looking back on it, I could see how skinny I was. And it's like, that's why I'm so much happier trying it again now, because I have that combination. And yes, I need to burn fat. Yes, I need to do cardio. Yes, I need to move my body. But I'm happy that I'm actually trying to build muscle too, because those together, of course, with your diet and good sleep, whatever, will actually give you good results. Like I'm not just gonna lose a bunch of fat and just feel skinny fat, but also I am gonna be moving my body. I need to move my body more because I do need to burn some fat. I feel like I've had like this fat on my body that I haven't really focused on losing in a little while, and I want to. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just feeling better about it, and hopefully I can fight the body dysmorphia more when I do see some results later on. Or don't see, you know what I mean? These are so good. Seriously, so good. Filling up number 3, I took Duncan for his nice midday walk. Washed all the oil out of my hair. I basically did an everything shower. It wasn't really my plan, but I was like, you know what? Let's get this old self-tan off my body. Let's exfoliate, let's shave and moisturize. So I did all of that, feeling great. But now for an afternoon coffee, I really need to get some more editing done. So I'm gonna be chilling, just getting stuff done for the next little bit. I really don't think I filmed much today. The problem with vlogging every single day and doing so many of the same things every single day is I feel like I'm gonna forget what's going into each vlog. So I know I still have a few things I need to complete for the challenge, but also like I didn't do a full, 4 exercise workout, so I couldn't even talk you through that. But regardless, it is 4:45. We are going on our outdoor long walk right now. Good boy, good boy. Only 3 days so far of like these really long walks around dinner time, but I've been starting to really like them. I have always been a pretty big walker, but I feel like lately we haven't done any like long ones, and I would consider 45 minutes to be decently long outside. It's still pretty chilly out, but it's nice to get like a little further away from our apartment and just take Duncan to like areas that he doesn't sniff very often, and then like along the way we work on his recall, we work on this and that. So it's just been like a really good outing, refreshing, an opportunity to, touch some grass, literally and not. The walks are obviously really good for us. I am heating up dinner, by the way. I made this soup literally on Monday, and it's Wednesday, and we still have a ton left of it. Like, it's probably gonna get us through Wednesday and Thursday, and I only did 1 batch, so it's kind of crazy how much it's gotten us through. But the walks are really good for us, obviously, but they're also so good for Duncan. Like, not only is it a nice long walk, but we're typically pretty interactive with him throughout it, and like he gets to sniff around different areas. Like, we have kind of walk time versus when we go to specific grass areas, I let him sniff around. Like, yes, you should let them sniff. You know what, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your dog, but in my opinion, yes, you should let them sniff, but also they do need to know how to walk without like stopping every minute, right? So that is my opinion, and I feel like I'm pretty good about like making that time with him and kind of having that separation so that when we're on a walk, he's not just like constantly trying to sniff around. But I do give him that enrichment, I promise. But this is like a tortilla chicken soup. This is good. I add in it though, Greek yogurt, because plain Greek yogurt, 1000% tastes like sour cream. And so I'll add in typically a little more than a 1/4 cup. We'll do like a 1/3. I might have to reheat it up though, because it obviously cools it down since the Greek yogurt is cold. But I like that it cools down the spice because it's a little spicy for me. And it almost like, it makes me like think of chili, Adding sour cream, like I would add sour cream to chili. Another thing I typically add is avocado on here, but we're out, unfortunately. But then I'll also add some shredded cheese over top. Super, super good, and actually a lot of protein. The soup itself, like a serving, 1 cup, which I did measure out, is about 20 grams minimum. And then adding the Greek yogurt really beefs it up, and then a little cheese on top too. So good. And I just can't believe how long it's lasting. It's really been a good recipe. And I got it off TikTok. Ooh, it's hot. The bowl is hot. See, doesn't that look so yummy? Like, imagine adding avocado and then cilantro onto here. That would be so good. I'm definitely someone who would eat soup year round, but it has been pretty chilly in Austin the past few days, so it's definitely a good time for soup. Definitely soup season. When I got back from the walk, I was thinking, I feel less hungry today at this point in the day compared to yesterday. And I didn't even have the collagen yet today, which is like 15 whole grams of protein. And I was thinking, is it because today was cardio day? I feel like that would make sense because cardio day, I probably burn more calories versus weightlifting days. So I don't know. I'm sorry, I literally feel so boring today. Like, it's only day 3 and I'm like, wow, what have I given today to you? Nothing. I feel like I've given nothing. But it's 7:30 and I need to refill this for my 4th one of the day. I also still need to read, but that's okay. We can do it in bed or something like that. I've just been doing a lot of editing today, so my apologies, but I feel like today was a boring vlog. I also am just feeling so not motivated, and I don't know why. And I don't mean like fitness and all that stuff. Like, I'm super good with like going to the gym, eating my protein, whatever. Like, I don't mean in that sense. I just mean like when it comes to sitting down at my computer, I like freeze and I feel like I can't do anything. I don't know why. I'm very unmotivated in that sense right now, and I'm wondering is it just coming off of Vlogmas, which I love vlogging and I love filming and stuff. Like, why can't I get myself to like do my computer work? I'm also ovulating right now, which like when you're during your ovulation phase, you're supposed to be like your peak in productivity and motivation and everything. And I'm just sitting here like I literally, maybe I'm just spending too much time on TikTok. Like, I don't know, but I just feel so unmotivated. But not in a gym sense, which I guess is good. I mean, even if I do feel unmotivated, I'm pretty good about just going and being consistent because like I just do it. So I don't know. That being said, I really need to edit. Like, I really need to edit. Last time I started editing, I ended up on TikTok, and like I don't want to do that. Maybe I should actually use, there's features on your phone, right, that you can like set time limits or like block the app. I've never looked into that. I guess that's something I have to do. Oh boy. Water is officially done. It's about 9:30, which is super great. I finished my protein at about 119 grams today. Also great. Also the past like 2 hours or whenever we talked last, I actually got a lot of editing done. I got in my reading. I was really productive. So I was just going through a wave today where I'm like, I just can't do anything. But you know, we always have tomorrow. Tomorrow I can be better. I need to start getting up earlier. I truly like getting up earlier. No, it's not part of the challenge, but I am a morning person and I've been sleeping in lately. Like, Duncan always wakes me up around 6:30 to feed him, and so lately I've been feeding him and then going back to bed, which is like something I would do on the weekends, and then getting up anywhere from like 7:30 to 8:30, whereas ideally he'd wake me up to feed him and I would just stay awake. So normally I do that, but I've been going to bed late and I haven't adjusted back from the holidays and New Year's and being home and then road tripping home just yet, and I need to put a little more emphasis on it. So we'll get there. I also need to continue working on establishing routines. Like, I feel like the first 3 days of this challenge has just been kind of a mess. Maybe I'll do things a little better tomorrow. I don't know, not that anything was bad, but like, do I want to read before bed? Do I want to read in the morning? And I don't know, sometimes I like the structure of a routine and that helps me better mentally, so we're figuring that out. Otherwise, that's all for day 3. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, turn on your notifications to follow along this series. It's gonna be 75 days of videos, hopefully. I can do it, I can do it. We're gonna place a Walmart order for a couple grocery restock items to get in the morning, which I'll probably show you that then in tomorrow's vlog, since, oh yeah, duh, I'm vlogging tomorrow. And thank you so much for watching. Day 3 is done, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 4.